Hey, this is Gone Girl. Since I'm up all night anyways, 'cause my head hurts so much I'd like to shove it through the wall, but that would be counterintuitive, I think. I was thinking, in our community, we got a lot of fighting going on. Now I know some people think that that's great. They like to watch what they call a shit show, but me, I think it's very childish. I was thinking, I've been up all night, so I had a lot of time to think. And I'm thinking that it's a game. You guys don't see it. Okay, there's one creator, which will be nameless. You all know who it is, who gathers friends, comes really close, and then they walk away and they just get annihilated. Now, the reason they get annihilated, I'll tell you the psychology of it. This creator is using emotional intimidation. Basically, if you don't stay supporting me and you don't stay close to me and you don't have my back and you don't stay in my chat and go nowhere else, you know I'm going to throw you under the bus the minute you try to leave. That is emotional manipulation number one. It's textbook. Everybody's afraid to leave, so they're stuck because they see the doxing and they see just the horrible things that come out because they've chosen to walk away from a toxic situation. I think it's horrible, but we're all adults. We can make our own choices of what we allow ourselves to get into and what we allow ourselves not to get into, and when we choose to leave the situation. Do I agree with what this person is doing? Absolutely not. I don't. I think it's a rotten human being. I think it's somebody that just, I don't know, dropped on their head, maybe. I'm not sure. But, anyways, my next thought, since I've been up all night, so I got lots of time to think, is this said person is also playing a huge game. And actually, it's working perfectly. There's a few other creators that do play the same game, but the person I'm talking about is actually a master of it. I've been watching from afar. What she's doing is when she has nothing else to talk about. When it's, basically it's, I don't know, 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, she's got nothing really to talk about or no one to throw under the bus or whatever. What does she do? She just goes down a list of people she knows that if she says, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're this and that other said creator is going to come on and they're going to fight back. They're going to show her, no, I'm not ugly, I'm not stupid, I'm not this and that. Well, the sad part is you just played into the game. The first creator had nothing to talk about. So she throws you as another creator or any creator or a person. It could be even a subscriber. She throws you under the bus so you feel like you have to either go on your own panel or jump on someone else's panel to defend yourself. Well, guess what? You just gave her content for about 3 or 4 days, a week, or a month. People like that, the best thing to do, don't respond. People can only play games with you if you participate. Think about that. She picks your weakest thing or the thing that they know will trigger you. And she's not the only one who does it. We've seen this in many different parts of our community. But basically, it's a staged fight. They have no drama to talk about, so they create the drama. And all they have to do is push that button, that emotional button that she's found out about you, that triggers the you-know-what out of you. And guess what? She's got a back and forth going, so she has got content for days. And you're all playing into it. It doesn't matter if it's her said creator, or any other creator. Come on, we're not in grade 6. You're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid. Come on. My grandson, he doesn't even do that and he's in grade 6. Okay? Like, come on, we're adults the last time I checked. But we fall for it all the time. I don't know why. Because really, if you sit back and think of it, does it matter if some stranger on YouTube thinks you're fat, ugly, stupid, or worthless, or whatever? Remember, these are strangers on the internet. Are they going to take you out for lunch? Are they going to be your teacher? Are they going to be the cashier where you buy your clothes? No, they're nobody. They're keyboard warriors. And you're all playing along. You know, I have to also have a confession to make. This said person I have actually been attacking, and that's hypocrisy at its finest. I'll say that. I am a hypocrite. I'm going to try to stop doing that, though, because really, it's not my fight. I think people are jumping on bandwagons and they're fighting everybody else's battles. Do you realize that that is the recipe for chaos? And that's what you're seeing, chaos. But the thing is, what you don't know, or much, I think some of you do know because you are smart. But what you don't realize at the moment is this is planned chaos. It was the true crime community, but the fact is true crime is actually a hypocrisy because nobody's being a detective about human behavior. We look at crimes and we look at criminals and we try to decide what made them tick. Why did they do this and that? Yet we can't even see what another creator is doing to us. You can't see that you're being played like a fiddle, basically. In fact, there's a whole orchestra going on. And yet this is supposed to be the true crime community? How the heck could you figure out a crime case if you can't even see what another creator, sub, or anybody on YouTube is doing to you? And you're playing into it. You are hook, line, and sinker. You are playing and dancing to the fiddle that she's got, or he's got, or they've got. Over, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you don't have enough money, or you have too much money. This is all a game. And these people are making megabucks over keeping these fightings going. It's content. Remember, the true crime community turned into the drama community. Why? Because drama sells, and you are all buying landscape. You're all buying landscape. Basically, you're saying, yep, sign me up. If you call me fat, stupid, ugly, poor, inbred, whatever, I'm going to come back and I'm going to fight you on that. Well, guess what? You joined the drama team. But what bothers me more is, come on, people. This is the true crime community. And you cannot even see the crime committed on that you're helping commit. And it's the crime of emotional manipulation. And not only are you helping it keep going, you're participating in it. And in fact, I was, up until I figured out tonight that I literally was playing a small part in it. Maybe not to the scale of some other people, but what I write in a chat is just as it's wrong. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm innocent because I'm not. But I realized, and I've been trying to say this to a few people, but they don't listen, is how important is it that someone calls you fat, ugly, stupid, poor, inbred? These are people on the internet. Seriously. How are they going to affect your real life? Now, the doxing and all that other stuff, that's a little different. But the thing is, if you don't participate in the back and forth, we might be able to do something about the doxing. But you can't report something that you're participating in by the back and forth. He said, she said, they said, and you go back and forth. It's like watching a tennis match. It actually hurts my head sometimes. But the thing is, just think about it for a minute, please. If you watch closely, put your criminal investigation minds on it. Watch closely when it happens. One person does it because people leave them. The other person does it because they're insecure with themselves. But guess what? If you really look at the ebb and flow of it, it's always when these people have nothing else to talk to, so they create the drama by tossing out this name or that name and saying they're stupid or they're ugly or they're poor or they're inbred. And then guess what? Bang, you've got 3 lives popping up and they're back and forth like a tennis match. But guess what? The person who name dropped got exactly what they wanted. They wanted they didn't just want your attention. They wanted the fight because drama sells. So guess what? More people are actually participating in the drama community, but they think they're in the true crime community. I think you either pick a side. There's creators that just do drama. Then you have to just sit there and say, okay, I'm in the drama, period. Then you can do your back and forth cattiness and all that stuff. But with everybody getting so upset all over this name calling stuff, it's ridiculous. We are not in grade school. These people are not going to affect you once they log off. But the sad part is, I hate to say this because I have to actually rephrase that. The sad part is it is affecting people when they log off. They are letting strangers on the internet affect them in their real lives because they can't wait till they turn on the next day to see what that said person said about them. And they actually go looking. They go looking from channel to channel to see who's saying what about them so they can react. It's crazy, and it's crazy making. And the sad part is, I have some dear friends in this community that are getting hurt. And they're also hurting other people because they're hurt. Hurt people hurt people. But it's a vicious cycle. Because one says one thing, the other has to come back and say, no, I'm not, but you're this, and I'll prove this. And people have actually doxed themselves to prove a point on the World Wide Web. You realize you're not doxing yourself to the person you're fighting with. You're doxing yourself to the entire multi-million people platform. Who wins in that? The person who called you out in the first place. Congratulations, you gave them everything they wanted, and you wrapped it up with a nice little bow and handed it to them. You didn't even send a delivery truck. You actually handed it to them because you gave them what they wanted. They know your trigger. Once you've been around this community for a while, people learn what triggers you and what doesn't. So they use that to gain content, to make money. So while you're turning on your live to counterattack someone calling you stupid, ugly, fat, inbred, this and that, while you turn on your live to fight that back, why don't you write them a check too? Because you are making them money. I just thought that's just my 2 cents. But you know what? No one has to listen to me because I've really been up all night. I know I'm making sense, but I'm also know that I'm saying things that people don't want to hear. And that's fine. It's YouTube. I just wish people would listen because good people are getting hurt. And I hate that. But you have to see you're participating in it. Once you stop participating, they'll go on to someone else. But if you're just waiting and you're searching for the next live that person puts out or this group puts out, eventually you're going to find something. So you can go and have a hissy fit about it. Stop looking. I thought we were the true crime community. I actually have more respect for the drama people because at least they say their drama and they keep it to drama. But the people who are true crime are acting like the drama community, and it's crazy because they should be smarter. That's why they're in true crime. Anybody could be a drama channel. It takes some smarts to be a true crime channel. It takes some integrity, some smarts, um, investigation skills. But you're not even investigating what you're participating in. The emotional manipulation to gain money, subs. You might as well turn on your live when you want to talk back to them or fight back. And as I say, write them a check along with it because that's what you're doing. You're helping them make money. Congratulations. Now, I just saying this because I do care. If I didn't care, I'd say nothing. But I just think we could do better and be better. But that's my late night ramblings. Actually, it's early morning now. It's about 6 in the morning. I've been up all night. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day and a great weekend coming up. Take care. Gone Girl is gone.